Hello, my name is Kristina Kastronova. I'm NeuroGraphica instructor and aesthetic coach. Welcome to LadyLeader Generations. This is a key action to small-scale partnership project in cooperation between Poland, Bulgaria, and Latvia for empowering women in all generations. Today we are going to draw a model, an exciting model that is called Fire. And it is dedicated specifically to this project module about organizing and facilitating social initiatives for inclusion, support, and civic participation. So first of all, I invite you to think of a challenge or a problem that is around you in your community. Start thinking about it and try to understand which is the target group you are worried, you are triggered about. This target group, drawing a circle right here, and the challenge around it, draw with a continuous line here. So in my case, I would like to think of women in the countryside. And the challenge they have is lacking of opportunities for going out and development. So again, I write it as keywords here. Then, throughout this circle, we have to draw the core of the fire. The core is the aim. The aim in project management, in initiative planning, is always the opposite to the problem. So if the problem, the challenge was lack of opportunities for countryside women for their development and going out, then the aim will be exactly the opposite, empowering countryside women for giving them opportunities for development and going out. So, empowering. For reaching this aim, we need methods or activities. And these will be the tongues of the flame in our fire. What could be the solutions for this? Maybe master classes of interesting people coming to this village, let's say, and giving interesting workshops, letting our women learn something new. Then maybe study visits or even experience exchanges in between other villages. So opportunity to meet similar women, but in other places. So let's say if in our village we are lacking opportunities and we are dealing with some problems in this or that way, let's go and see how is the situation in the opposite part of our country. Then maybe inspiring stories. Guest speakers. It's always cool to meet strong women who have strong stories to share, to inspire with their life stories, and maybe bring the change, at least to start thinking about it. I think it's very cool with story clubs. So just with gatherings, so that women in our village meet together, sit together, do something together, maybe make handicraft. And doing this, discuss also how it is going, what do they think about. And then maybe also some coaching sessions, maybe using some interesting materials like metaphoric cards. And then maybe even something else that so far I don't even know how to name, but still. Now, when the fire is on, there might be some smoke, some potential risks. What could it be? That the people whom we invite, the guest speakers, the masterclass masters, are not interested to come to this place. They need extra motivation. They can say, well, it is so far, there is nothing to see there, there is maybe bad food there. If I arrive there, I need a lot of fuel to come there, and so on and so on. So one of the extra motivations for them should be something else, yes? So we need to convince them, and they are actually have doubts, yes? So doubts of guests. How to do this, how to convince them, how to attract them. The other risk could be also that our women are not ready to come. They have fears, or maybe they actually have some conditions. Maybe they are not allowed to go out. They still need to do a lot of duties at home. So our participants are not ready. And then also some other risks. What to do with these risks? We need some extra fuel, some extra resources to make our fire bigger, stronger. What could be these resources? Well, extra money, yes. To convince the guest speakers to come, maybe we need some additional grants or sponsorship. So we have to think of extra sources of money for convincing. Maybe it could be some marketing. So we promote these guest speakers. And for the participants to feel ready to come, I think important is constant work and creating relationship with our ladies. Nobody is ready to come and participate in something new, something that raises fear because of no understanding. So it's important to build connection already before. Go in there, getting to know each other, just staying together, just listening to each other. Now our fire is much stronger, and now it can give illumination, further impact. What could be the further impact? More target groups can be affected, the families of these women. And then where to organize it? Maybe we can have some influenced places. So also local libraries or schools or any other places where we would organize our activities could get more developed. And they get used to organize more activities there. So it can become kind of a resource center. And basically, if more people are coming to our place, this becomes a more popular place, and maybe one day it becomes a cool touristic object. So tourism development. Cool. Now let's add some more neurolines in our fire. So the whole picture starts really burning and moving. And now it's time for rounding. So whenever we see a cross, we round it. So there are no more sharp corners, but only rounded ones. During the rounding part, I invite you to observe yourself. What is going on with you here and now while you are rounding? What are your thoughts? What do you think about? And what are the sentences formed in your mind? Try to think what it means for this topic. How is this connected? The second point of attention is emotions and feelings. Try to name your emotions. What is it that you're feeling right now? The next point of attention is body sensations. What happens with my body here and now? Is it cold or warm? Suddenly, any changes? Is there any pain? Itching? Maybe I feel sleepy or hungry. And what are the associations with these body sensations? Is it something I know, I usually feel? Or no? If it is something common for me, when do I usually feel like this? And how is this connected to my topic? If it is something new, what do I think about this body sensation? What are my associations with this body sensation? What does it mean for me? And the fourth point of attention is visions. What do I imagine visually when I'm drawing this? Do I see some visualizations from the future? If yes, I try to live in this moment and get as many details as possible so I get some hints. What are the interesting, important details for me and these solutions? Who are the people around? And where am I in this vision? How do I feel there? What do I do? What can I understand from this vision? How can it help me for my topic? Okay. Now it's time for coloring. So I invite you to take either color pencils or highlighters and color. Give some shade to your picture. Well, I took orange, but not compulsory. The fire has to be orange, yellow, or red. It can also be blue if you wish, or green if you wish. Totally fine. Give it a color. And still continue to observe what happens to you here and now. What are your thoughts? What are your feelings? What are your body sensations? What are your visions? Please remember, compulsory to give color also to the illumination. so you feel the impact and the effect of your positive doing, your positive intention of the initiative. Well, I'm pretty fast in coloring here. I just give it a toe, but obviously you can do it more precisely, more detail. The next step is drawing field lines. So I invite you to take another marker, maybe a brighter one, and to draw some 2-3 lines going throughout the whole picture from the very bottom to the very top, going through the core and through the target group. These are the main direction to pay attention to. Explore. What is on your lines? I see the story clubs. I see something unknown yet, a new method, and a bit of coaching session. Okay. And now it's time for the fixation. So I invite you to draw a circle somewhere in your fire. Integrate it and explore what got into your circle. What are the keywords that you see there? I see women empowerment, inspiration, and master classes. This is our algorithm for today. The model, the drawing is ready. Congratulations and light your fire. I wish you good luck with this. Let your initiatives change your community for the best.